welcome back to Varkade Games. I will go get Brian. Brian! Brian!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, Svensson. You're amazing. Oh, all right. If you're here joining me just now, I'd like to say, hey, hi, how are you? If you're coming in late, that's great. I don't care when you make it here, okay? Because I'm gonna film, I'm gonna record. We're gonna talk, okay? We're gonna talk about some stuff today that YouTube is doing, okay? We're also gonna open some stuff, talk about my health, talk about what's going on outside. If you hear noises, the borough decided, hey, let's clean out the drainage system today. You guys could have sent me a memo. All right, first up, let's get this elephant out of the room, away, taken care of. If you watch some of my videos past weeks, you'll know that I did a vlog where I talked about my dog, who's right there. He got attacked by some other dog, and during the attack, I fell. During that fall, I damaged my wrist. I actually broke a bone in my wrist, and my whole summer's shot. The whole summer's over. Summer 2025, miniature golf, bowling, the pinball arcade, it's done. I'm most likely going to have to wear this until about fall. So it's not easy making videos. I'm doing my best, and of course with Lo and Peanut getting older, they're not always around as much. So hey, it is what it is here at Varkade Games, but we are not going anywhere. All right, but that's it. That's the update. It's a small bone, small scaffold bone or something like that, and it's broken about two little spots. They're probably gonna have to put a pin in it, and I don't plan on paying for none of this. Okay, I don't plan on paying for none of this. So if you're watching, keep this in your prayers. Nobody should be walking their dog and then next thing get attacked. Nobody should be peacefully trying to have a conversation and then all of a sudden out of nowhere just this dog just screws up everybody. Screwed up Peanut's vacation with me, screwed up my summer, a lot of my plans. But it's not the worst thing that happened to me. Things have happened in my life a lot worse. All right, I'm going to take these glasses off because, well, there's a glare. There's a terrible glare. That might help. I don't know. All right, but that's what's going on now. In the post, hey, what's going on? What happened to your wrist? Well, since you just joined the chat, I'll repeat everything. I do have a video. My dog got in a fight July 7th, and while breaking up the dog fight, I landed all cattywampus on the street, on the pavement, and the wrist bone, the small bone, broke. So, and Noble didn't even start the fight. He finished the fight, but he didn't start the fight. Some guy who owns a car shop. It was his dog, so he's going to be held responsible, liable for everything. I hate going to court. I really hate that whole process. But, we were just out walking. Me, Peanut, and Noble, we were just out walking, right? Right, puppy? He's here. And speaking of Noble, got these treats. All right. Picked these up at the vet yesterday when I picked up Noble's flea and tick medication. But check this out. Nothing but the basic treat. Lamb lung. So let's see how my dog enjoys lamb loam. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Good boy. All right, can we see? Can we see Noble? All right, Noble, you are live on YouTube. Actually, they don't smell that bad. It smells like. Do you ever see that beef jerky in a can? It looks like chew. Remember when you were kids? And then you open it up, it's all shredded. It smells like shredded beef jerky. I'm not lying. It almost looks like a burnt potato chip. Can I have one? No, I'm not gonna eat this. All right, here we go, Noble. He's a little tired. He's been out sitting in the sun. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He's good. He's good. He's all right. Out of my spot. So that's a lamb lung. Now these things did not cost me, $10, $11. This was like $15 for some lamb lung. So I'm sure they're the men and women that went to making these, did their best. Manufactured by a place for Paul's, Canfield, Ohio. Shout out to Canfield, Ohio. All right, so it's close by locally, and why not? Simple ingredients, nothing but health. You want another one? You want another one? Here, if you want it, go get it. So if you have a big dog, I'm sure they would like these. I don't know if a little dog, like a Chihuahua, would like these. I don't know if a Pomeranian could even handle this. What do we got? Well, in the cerebral cortex, the genes are more significant. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Oh, what else is going on? Oh, picked up some Kinder Joy eggs, and now my co-host is not going to be happy because, look, it's Superman. But she went and saw the movie without me. I didn't see the movie yet, and this is an elephant one. Okay. Save the wild animals, right? So I said I was going to open stuff on the channel, right? Is that what it says? Is that what we're doing? YouTube channels that I'm subbing to, my health update, let's open stuff. Who's the best clawers and more? All right, well, the more was Noble. Who am I unsubbing to? Let's get that elephant, okay, out of the room. Okay, I watch a lot of YouTube on a flip phone. I'm never getting rid of this thing, okay? I don't care if I'm 60, okay? I'm never getting rid of this thing. And there are a lot of times I watch YouTube at work on my phone. I can't really make comments back. Can't return comments. I can leave a like. But I hate doing this. I really do. But after I watch some of these YouTubers for a while, and I see kind of how they manipulated the system, how they're just not being really creative, they're just throwing stuff out there, they're not really making good content, and they don't really need the money. Okay, there's a guy out there, I don't know him personally, he's probably a nice guy personally, but he has a great house, beautiful like log cabin home. And I think the last time I watched one of his videos was like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and he showed off these giant tires that he put on his tractor. And I think he got 4 of them. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I can't even afford one of them tires, let alone 4. So after I see YouTubers like that showing off money and things like that, His name, what's the name of his channel? What's the name of his channel? There we go. If y'all can see it, probably can't with the light on, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to see it. Maybe from far away, but I'll tell you right now, it's Timmy MC. Timmy MC, and he has like 1.15 million subscribers. Now, when I started watching Timmy, he had like maybe 100,000. He's always drunk. He's always drinking. He has a coyote. Big whoop. He has a coyote. Okay, I got tons of coyotes in my backyard. He has a pit bull, but we all know that it's just a dog. Okay. He shows his pets a lot, just like I do, but he's getting hundreds of thousands of views. He's not really making content. He's just saying, "Hey, look, here's my coyote." So, Timmy MC, we are putting you on the chopping block. You are now unsubscribed to Timmy MC. I'm now unsubscribed. Now I know it says channels that I'm unsubbing to, but we're just gonna do one because it hurts. It hurts to do more than one. All right, I need some chocolate now because of that. I could really use some chocolate. So let's just see. Now I put these in the fridge because it's a lot easier to get them out, the chocolate, and it's actually, it holds together like a solid candy bar. See, it's all nice and solid, and then, wait, maybe it's not, maybe it melted. I had it out of the fridge for a while, so it's really hard to work one of these with a broken wrist. A lot harder than I thought. You got your chocolate, your white chocolate, your fudge. See? Now I don't even remember who I unsubscribed to. Thanks to the chocolate. Alright, dog? So, if you're watching this video, you're having a bad day, get yourself some chocolate. Alright, well, let's see what this prize was. I'm hoping it's not Superman. I think I already have, like, what do I have? I have Supergirl, and I have the Joker's girlfriend, Harley Quinn. So who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, and by the way, bought a second one of those. Bought a second Labubu, Lafufu. I don't know what it was, but my son opened his and he got the rare. So if you haven't seen that video, it's out there. He just opened it up a couple days ago. He was happy. Love seeing that guy smile. Okay, it's crazy getting older, being an older parent, watching my kids get older. You know, he comes and goes as he does, as he pleases, and it's kind of like empty nest syndrome for me. All right, I think we got Batgirl. Yep. And I think it's one of those cell phone things. You put your. No, I don't think it. I think it's just. I think this is for your backpack, or nope. Got a string. Look at that. We got Batgirl. That's amazing. I'm happy. I'm happy with Batgirl. What's the instructions say? Always got to check out the instructions on these things. Yeah, it kind of goes on your lunchbox. Would have been really happy with Batman, but I'll take Batgirl. Am I going to open up this second one, or should I save it for my daughter? Let me know in the comment section in the next 5 seconds. Should I save it or should I eat it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess no one's there. I guess I'm going to open it up. Maybe save the chocolate for the kiddo. We'll save the chocolate. I hope it's an elephant. Oh my gosh, it's the elephant. Gotta put them together. Oh wait, no, that's not the elephant. What is that? Is that a donkey? You know how hard it is to put 3 little pieces of a toy together with limited mobility? Ay, ay, ay. Terrible. Alright, there we go. Oh, look. And it moves up and down. Oh, look, it kicks. Alright. It's not the elephant. I saw gray. Alright, there's the front and back. These little fat donkeys tend to be intelligent, strong, and more cautious than horses. Donkeys will kill wolves. Donkeys will kill a pack of coyotes. Don't mess around with a donkey, okay? You want to protect your flock of sheep, okay? Yeah, get yourself a couple dogs, get yourself a donkey, okay? These things are crazy. All right, this is good coffee. This is great coffee. You ready for a third one? You know, this smells so much like beef jerky. But I can't bring myself to that level. But who knows, maybe the beef jerky we were eating as kids was really lamb lung shredded up. He's like, do you want it, yes or no? All right. I went to the Dollar Tree today. Dollar Tree's not what it used to be. It's way different. It's like the $3 tree, the $5 tree, the $1.25 tree. Different aisles now have newer products, which is not bad. I'm okay with that. Okay, they just expanded their branches to compete with Dollar General and Family Dollar. And this Dollar Tree actually had Pokemon cards. Crazy, huh? But they were running low on these, and I've been eyeing these up for a while. It is a mini walker. All right, it's a Transformer mini walker. I don't know what it is. I think it's more like an eraser. Maybe of course I can't open. Okay. They don't make these easy. You'd think they would have like a little notch in these things, but they don't. But I got scissors right here, so. It's okay. It's not the rare. Okay, I wanted Soundwave, but it's pretty much an eraser. Interesting. I got Bumblebee. Now these are bringing back some weird memories as a kid. I think I remember as a kid some type of weird plastic robot toy that I would buy at a candy shop. And the robots were kind of like this, like little plastic robots. And they had movable arms and legs, and they were about this size. This is definitely bringing back some weird nostalgic memory. Huh. I bet that's where they got the idea. So I'm kind of glad I picked this up. They need to make more. They need to make maybe make a Brawn, Starscream, um, maybe one of the Dinobots. That would be cool. All right, finally, we got a Disney pack. All right, these are actually erasers. Okay, I picked these also up at the Dollar Tree. There's not too many of these left on the shelf. They're getting new stuff out with the old, in with the new. I guess, check this out. There's actually a 1-800 number on the back if you have a complaint. But these are erasers. I always like stuff like this. I don't know why I collect stuff like this, trinkets and doodads. If you collect trinkets and doodads, let me know. But I know there's a lot of people that collect this stuff. They put it in frames, make artwork out of it, make jewelry out of it, maybe make, like I have in the past, I've made Christmas tree ornaments out of these little small things. All right, who we get? All right, we got this princess. I'm clueless who this princess is. It's a Disney princess for sure, but I have no idea. But it's an eraser too, so maybe just sacrifice her as an eraser. But then there's this little boy. Wait a second. That's Aladdin. It's Aladdin. We got Aladdin. Hold on. He likes to sit on the register when I put the AC on, but I can't have the AC on during the stream. Hold on, Noble. Hold on. All right, so it's Aladdin. Awesome. And there's her little tiara. I have a great niece, and being a great uncle, you gotta have a little bit of girly stuff in the house. I got majority nephews, so when they come and visit every other year, there's no problem for them being entertained. But if you're a little girl and you come here, it's like, there's nothing too much here for the girls. So this is a nice little surprise, little Aladdin princess, and she could hang out with Batgirl. All right, finally, I've been clawing on this channel for 9 years, eight point something. I got a claw machine, and I always wanted to put it out in public, but that never happened. So it's just kind of in my backyard doing its thing. But I'm going to be making some videos real soon. But there's a lot of clawers out there, lots on YouTube, and there's a lot that are underrated. So I'm going to give you my opinion on who the best clawers are. So if you enjoy watching claw machine videos, arcade videos, these are my go-to. Yeah, they never let me down. These are my go-to. And I'm sure there's more clawers out there. There's more arcade channels out there, but I've been here since like 2016, and I don't really like to subscribe to the newbies. Okay, there's a lot of couples, arcade couples, blah, blah, blah. Okay? I don't really care about your arcade couple. Okay? Don't care. We're married. This is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend, and my boyfriend. I don't care. Okay? I've been going to arcades long before you were even a thought. It's itchy. It's very itchy. It's very annoying. Best clawers, in my opinion. Landon Carl. Okay, he doesn't say much, but just type in Landon Carl. Okay, Landon Carl, Carl. This guy, this young man, he's always playing Sugarloaves. He's very blessed, very talented, very lucky and fortunate to find a good Sugarloaf claw machine that's not rigged. He's always winning. I'm sure he lost once or twice. Maybe he's not uploading his losses like me. Okay, but Landon Carl. Okay, another great clawer that's very entertaining. Captain Namco. Okay, this gentleman, he knows ins and outs of claw machines. He knows how they work, how they pay out, small ones, large ones, new ones, old ones, and he's always winning as well. He calls his shots. He, you know, he's talented. I don't know what his secret is. I don't know what you know. It's, you know, when you know how the claw works and how it rotates and how many seconds it takes to get to the prize and when it's going to grab. I guess it's all mathematics, and he is figuring out the equation before he even plays the game. So Captain Namco and Arcade Frenzy. It's been a while since he uploaded, but there's Arcade Frenzy, gag. He's very positive when he's playing. He's very focused. He's giving everybody good vibes. He's like, we're gonna win. I'm gonna win. And when he does, he doesn't even care if he spent $5 and only wins like one thing. His good energy exceeds the screen that you're watching him on, and next thing you know, you're like, yay! I'm in a better mood. I'm in a better mood. This guy from West Virginia just put me in a better mood. So he's a great clawer, and just like Captain Namco, he does other stuff on his channel as well. But if you just want claw machines, Landon Carl. Belt on Adventures. Okay. It's Josh and his mom, and when they go on adventures, they're bringing you right with them. Okay, they're taking you to the arcade, they're taking you to the restaurant, they're taking you through the drive-through of whatever food that they're going to review for you and give you their best honest opinion. But when they're at the arcades, this mother-son duo amaze me. They're walking out of these arcades, I believe they're from Tennessee, they're walking out of these Tennessee arcades with prizes that we don't see up here in Pennsylvania. And they're fun to watch. They're not cussing, they're not swearing, they're not making you want to, you know, say some Hail Marys after you watch their videos. They're good people. And Belt on Adventures, if you want some claw machines, they're more food I can't talk. They're more food review than anything, but at least once or twice a month you're going to get some fun, entertaining claw machine entertainment. Carson Claws. He's from Michigan. There's a whole slew of Michigan clawers, but Carson, very entertaining, very what's the word? Charismatic. He makes you feel welcomed. He's making you feel like you're right there at the arcade. And if you lose $20, it's not the end of the world because you had fun. Okay? And after you watch some of his videos, you just want to eat a churro. You just want to find like a Mexican restaurant, or you want to go to the grocery store and you just want to go buy a churro. Now there's two more that we're going to talk about. Very entertaining. they're the local guys, and you know, you got to support the team. You got to support the team. So if you want some entertaining claw machine and other arcade videos, you're gonna want to check out JJ General One. You're gonna want to check out Arcade Mad. These two guys are Pennsylvanians, just like I am, and they're searching, they're delivering some of the best claw machine, arcade, and just gaming footage out there. Whether it's slot machines, miniature golf, um, what else? What else is interesting about their channels? Oh, coin pushers. So they're very entertaining as well. You've got to support the local guys. So if you're looking for some of the best clawers out there, those are my recommendations. Feel free. Feel free to go stop and visit them. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining me. If I had 2 people in here, if I had 20 people in here, it is what it is. I just like to say thank you. Noble likes to thank you. He's, oh boy, let me try to get this. Noble. There's Noble. All right, Noble's also very appreciative of anyone stopping over. It's been fun, folks. I gotta go cut grass somehow, one-handed, and you know, it's a beautiful day, so I gotta go take advantage of it. That's all the time I have, folks. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm gonna go find some homes for my new trinkets, finish my melted chocolate here, and call it a day on YouTube. Thanks for watching. It was fun. Peace out.